Don't destroy the wildlife there.
Hey.
Gives him wrong, he lost his balance.
Yeah, well, he was waiting so long for Matthias Bo to actually serve. The 33-year-old really does keep opponents waiting.
It takes at least 5 seconds from he's ready till the service is launched. That was a bit quicker.
Oh, service fault call once again. Struck above the waist. I'm not happy about that at all. Well, I agree with the service judge. Oh, service fault called. Struck above the waist. Yeah, well, there was a clear arm signal from our service judge to indicate why the fault was called. So we all know, not just the players.
Service fault called.
Service fault called. Racket not pointing in a downward direction.
18.
Kelvin Martin just pointing out to him, you lifted up your racket head too high.
Oh, service fault called. Shuttle struck above the waist, says the service judge.
3-2.
Yeah, cool. Just making absolutely certain.
Women's doubles to win back-to-back World Junior titles. They've found it.
They'll have it again.
Yeah, what a time as well for that to happen.
And we have to understand this. This calls the service judge calling the service just like, you know, a referee in a football match where you can have, well, that was a free kick. Why wasn't it called down there? And
or a shirt putting in a penalty area.
Exactly.
One
It's
referee will
the
give it
same
for
thing. It's human. What can you say? It's humans who are making the calls, and when it's that, it will be different.
Yeah, just a little word to Shin here for not being ready when Zhao wanted to serve.
Last match, it is absolutely enthralling. Oh my goodness, what happened there?
19.
Wow. Well, do you know, was he waiting for another serve? What happened?
Well, no. What happened was Tan threw in a very, very high flick serve, high in where he struck the shuttle. It wasn't called a fault by the service judge. Lee Yongdae cannot believe it hasn't been called as a fault.
He threw his racket towards the service judge. This is, you know, wow, the pressure is on. There is no doubt at all. The point has been given to the Malaysian, and we have our commentator.
Service fault called. Serves over.
Service judge calling a fault. I think it was for racket. He stopped and then he started again. It has to be one continuous movement.
Yeah, I'm not surprised it was a service fault called. Well, service judge saying racket not pointing in a downward direction. I thought it looked jolly high to me. Serve has to be struck below the waist.
Totally perplexing him. Gundiato now in this match.
We've seen that a few times. Today there's a little slip for Lee Yongdae. Lead here 3 points now. Not surprising, off balance. Did everything to reach it. And I don't know how he got it back personally the second time.
Service fault called.
Service fault called once again by the service judge,
7.
Han Sang-hoon. Oh, I'd tend to agree with the service judge.
Yeah.
Hang just pulling up his shorts to make his waist look a bit higher.
But it was too high, definitely. As far as I can see, I agree with the service judge.
Oh, service fault called.
That call came.
48.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's high.
Service fault
I was going to say, what a lovely serve, but service fault called. Called for racket head too high.
That's a big call.
Service over. 20, game point, 17.
There's another very, very good flip serve. Well,
10-7.
I thought for a moment that Guo Zhendong was going to go and talk to the service judge. Service fault called, struck above the waist. Second time that Hawakawa has been called a fault. Yeah, now that's way above the waist.
Yeah.
But just to remind you, the waist in badminton is not what most of us would call a waist. A waistline in badminton is defined as below the lowest rib. Service fault called, struck above the waist.
6-8.
It's gone long, and it's a 6-point advantage, and already the Danes are looking a little bit flustered because after that point they both turned and had a word with the service judge. 11-5 in just 7 minutes of play.
Service fault.
Service fault called.
Service over.
Once again above the waist. That's the clear hand signal that says that shuttle wasn't struck below the waist. I have to say I agree with him.
Yeah, I don't think there were too many complaints either.
Not that bad at that one. And Kai-jun maybe also getting stronger on the back. Therefore, they can turn.
Service over.
Service fault called yet again.
9.
Above the waist.
5.
And I think that Han Sang-hoon is now getting a little weary of this. But I have to say the service judge is right. That was high.
The gold medals awaiting them. Service fault though called.
Roll 18.
Andrea Chiappini, the service judge.
Yeah, good spot.
Service fault called.
Service fault called.
Service over.
Struck above the waist, says our
11.
service judge. But then Horenbeck of Belgium. A little nod from the umpire there.
We criticised the number of flip serves that the Chinese were using, but that was perfection. Real deception. And the giant didn't even react. And the Indonesians just having a word with the service judge, saying, didn't you see that? Wasn't that high? but it wasn't called, and therefore the world champions are through to their second All England final. Champions here 2 years ago.
Match point, China Yun, 18-21.